anyone have a pair of triangles that they'd like to share?
No. Anna. Excuse you?
Oh,
and fifth grade.
I heard, then it didn't sound like two. I didn't know what it sounded like. She said Anna.
She said
It says fifth grade and that's right. Alright, so.
One of the angles.
we're good. As you can see, I am confused.
4.
Oh. There.
Oh, so 4 to 3. 3 to 225. 3.5 to 27. May I borrow this? Thank you.
Please don't say it's mine.
Okay. I have an anonymous.
6.6. It's Cyrus.
I have an anonymous volunteer who's let me share his or her triangles with you. Rather than use our deductive skills to figure out whose triangles they are, let us instead observe what we found. Okay? We have two triangles. It's side measures. We all have the same angle measures, right? 45, 60, and 75 was our missing one. This particular pair of triangles has side lengths 4, 3.5, and 3. The second triangle has sides 3, 2.75, and 2.25. Okay? And she's written out the ratios as follows. So AP is to DE.
I know.
So 4 is to 3. What's 4 divided by 3?
1 point something.
4 divided by 3 is 1 point.
I thought he was using a calculator. I was about to
1.3. So side BC to EF is 3 to 2.25. What's 3 divided by 2.25?
1 point something.
It is.
1.6.
I don't want anyone to accuse me of making this up. Look at it. This is 1.3.
1.3? No.
So 3.5 divided by 2.75.
It is?
Well, it's 1.27.
You got around it.
Yeah, you do. 1.27. 1.3. As you guys are measuring your side lengths, and as you guys are writing out your proportions, are you finding a similar conclusion?
No, I didn't.
Are these proportions? You don't have to calculate? You guys got it.
My partner doesn't help me. I don't like my partner.
Here, thank you very much.
Where's Mr. Mason?
So, when we're solving these proportions, I'm going to draw them again. Oh. When we're solving these proportions, whatever size triangle that you have, right? They're going to be what? Equal. They're going to be congruent. Or the proportions are going to be congruent, but what do we start with? What did our two triangles have in common?
Angle measurement.
The angle measurements, right? And how many do we start with?
2.
We only started with 2. Okay? So what we're looking at is this postulate here?
Where?
What we're looking at is
Let's try it again.
this postulate here, the angle-angle similarity, okay? You have two triangles that have two congruent angles, two congruent corresponding angles, then you know the two triangles to be similar. Okay? Now take a look at this. These are just a couple of examples of similar triangles. Alright? Now, let's see if I can do this.
I don't know what I did. I got lost. I got lost in the paper.
Okay, does everyone see these two triangles? PQT and QRS? Why don't you guys work out the example problem on the bottom of the sheet? So take a look. How do we know these two triangles are congruent? No. How do we know these two triangles are similar?
The angle similar.
Angle. What two angles do they have in common?
Q
They have Q.
and T and R.
CNS and PNR.
How do you know?
P and R. I said P and R, mister.
What do you call fluke?
Vertical. I said
No, this one's vertical.
Oh yeah.
Can someone else help Alejandro? Alternate interior angles.
Mister, I said P and R too. So.
You said we have two parallel lines cut by a transversal. That means that these two are alternate interior angles. Parallel lines, transversal, alternate interior angles. And look what I could do. I could take that first triangle and I could turn it around. They are similar, right? One is a scale. One is a scale factor of the other. See?
Let's go factor of 2.
Maybe.
I'm guessing.
You always thinking the scale.
Likewise, that activity we did, they were all two.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking.
Likewise, I can shrink this one
Is
down.
always gonna be 2?
I can scale it,
The skill factor is 3, mister.
and I can fit it right over it, right? Okay, so work out the example problem on your sheet. I'm going to pass you out a second. Awesome. What did you come up with? Hold on. Let everyone work it out. And I want to see what you did. Nice.
Can I pass that too?
Did you pass out last time? No, you didn't. Example problem. Collecting these after class.
Also this one.
Yes.
Also collecting that after class.
You only give us one.
Is there similar by angle and
Good. What angles? Are you talking about these two triangles or are you talking about the example problem? They are congruent by angle. So how about these two?
angle C and angle A.
Oh, I see. You're answering number 5. Yeah, so good. They're congruent by. Well, they're congruent, or gotta stop saying congruent. They're similar, right? Did you find that you found that the sides are proportional? Good. So we have that the sides are proportional. So from what we saw last time, the geoboard, right? We know this is similar.
I like the geoboard.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was drawing a lot of triangles on it. It was mathematical line.
I noticed your quotes.
She's a liar. I mean, you didn't give me the negative.
Wait, do we have to put a name
Yes. If you guys are done answering the example problem, I want to give people a little while longer to do it. You can start on the second sheet. We're drawing two triangles again. But we're only going to start with one shared angle. Okay? So, like the first,